Alright, so I'm back, and I'm still grinding the World Tournament. By the time you're watching this, the World Tournament's already done. By like around like 5 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. I'm gonna be talking about the newest Carnival LR. Yes, it's a Carnival LR. It's not a gold coin LR, unfortunately, but it's a Kale and Caulifla. Yeah, I know some of y'all are really disappointed. For those who are wanting to see like LR Kefla, I can see the comments in here too. Yeah, the comments. Oh my god. Okay, who cares? Some of y'all are disappointed. I know I'm a little disappointed, but Kalen Cleveland, it's not too bad. Okay, I'll put it out there. It's not too bad. Anyways, let's talk about them now. They're physical. Holy, wait. Let me go in here. How much does a physical LR get? Let me go into PyCon. PyCon gets around. What was it? 30, no, 44, 5, and then 54, somewhere around there. So, wow, they're gonna have really high HP. That's the first thing I've noticed is that they're gonna have really high HP, over like 26, close to 27,000. They're not they're the second highest from what I'm guessing, but they're not like the highest compared to Prime Battle Gohan, who has like 29,000 HP. And I can tell by a glance of things, yes, they're Universe 6 lead. Let me repeat that. They're a Universe 6 lead. Universe 6. I will be honest with you. We don't need another Universe 6 lead. If you wanted to, you could have made them. If they wanted to, they could have made them rapid growth. Or some other category that doesn't have a true, like, really good leader skill. Because I don't think Universe 6 needs another one, because guess who got added onto it as another lead? Hit, and he's really good already. I'm confused as to why they did it twice. I understand Universe 6 isn't beefed up heavily, but like, this is a big enough buff even without the leader skill. I don't know, I guess I just wanted them to be more generic. Okay, let's talk about them. So, this is Khalifa, right? We're starting off with Khalifa? Yeah, so we're starting off with Khalifa. She gives 6 key, 200% attack and defense with an additional that has a great chance of becoming super. When receiving an attack for the first time within the turn, so it looks like it resets every time she comes into rotation. She dodges. Of course. I don't think I've given the lore of why this is great. So, in the past years, when Dokkan releases Kale or Caulifla, or both, Caulifla, every Caulifla unit, is known to have dodge. This is not surprising. So, what I'm gonna say here is that I kind of expected her to dodge. I honestly expected Caulifla to dodge. I don't know what to expect for Kale, because usually when you have a Kale and Caulifla that release together, they need to have each other on rotation. But because this is a newly named character that's named Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla plus Super Saiyan 2 Kale, you can bring in like Super Saiyan Kale or Super Saiyan Berserker Kale or something like that, and then put them on rotation with this unit, and then they'll count as either or because that is a requirement for certain ones, for certain Kales or Cauliflas. But the fact that this is generic, sort of, makes it much more reliable. Anyways, let's continue on. So before receiving an attack, she gets 20% damage reduction. After dodging, she gets 120% attack and defense. Launches an additional that and 40% damage reduction for 6 turns, and that's permanent. only for 6 turns, but you guys get the point. At least it's not once. You know, at least it's not one of those kinds, but still, it's pretty good. And then for every attack performed, she gets 2 ki up to a max of 6, and then 40% attack and defense up to a max of 120. So 3 attacks. That's not difficult. That's not difficult at all. And then, oh, 23 keystrokes. You're asking her to obtain an entire field of orbs. Let me make myself clear. An entire field of orbs. Just for guaranteed dodge. You sure about that? Okay. Starting from the 6th turn, for a battle, you can perform the reversible exchange with Kale. And then it changes all key spheres to physical. All of them. This only happens once, by the way, but I kinda don't like it, but I like it at the same time. Like if you use the physical key spheres for CALIFLA, she will have guaranteed dodge. She will. I don't see anything wrong with it, but that could work. But I'm not mad. CALIFLA is made to dodge, but here's one problem that might be pretty opposing, and some people might agree. Dodge can be cancelled. And as we've seen from past events, you're not going to get too far if a boss cancels dodge. You're not. Unless you do the reversible exchange, which, how long is this? 6 turns? 6 turns, okay, that's fine. She does have an active skill. Both Gale and CALIFLA do have active skills, just to put it out there. Can be activated starting for 6 turn for start of battle. Once, or do it before or after. Okay. Does ultimate damage and gives Universe 6 category allies 1 ki, 16% attacking defense in battle. That's really good. And it's permanent support. And with active skills, they're usually much bigger buffs than what they are right now. Which is freaking amazing. Okay. I'd really say CALIFLA is pretty damn good. She is made to dodge. She's pretty much a dodge or die character, but she does have additionals built in. Raises attack and defense for one turn, does colossal damage, and then raises dodge and crits by 6% for one turn. Considering the additionals on here, that's pretty good. I think there's another one, right? Yeah, right here. So this is the rest of it. Greatly raises attack and defense for one turn, does mega colossal damage, reaches dodge by 26% for 3 turns. Yeah, you heard that right, 26. And then you do a few additional supers. That's a total of, I think. So the Ultra Super first, and then assuming 3. So essentially 18 plus 26. That's a total of 44% dodge. That's not too bad. And then we have a reversible exchange, 6 turns. That's wild. Okay. Bleed doesn't matter, but this does. So, perform reversible exchange with Super Saiyan 2 CALIFLA. Gives her 200% attack defense with guard. Okay. When attacking for the first time within the turn, which resets, she does a guaranteed crit. Okay, that's pretty nasty stuff. She gets 100% attack when you attacking with 12 or ki. When the active skill is used, or when you super attack with 24 ki, she gets 200% attack. For when receiving attack, she gets 66% defense per case obtained. Oh my god. And if you get 6 to 23 key spheres max, you're basically gaining a total of 2 to 4 additional supers. You heard that right. 2 to 4. And this is excluding the normal super attack that you get prior to the passive, and then one for the potential system. And guess what? Those two count on top of the 4 additional supers that she'll get if you get 23 key spheres. And guess what? The total that she'll get is 6 supers. That's insane and pretty busted, depending on her super attack effects. So her active skill can only be activated upon attacking turn. Okay. So it should be activated immediately. Does ultimate damage and 6 key 40%. Holy. That's that's pretty busted. Considering that enemies have a lot of health nowadays, I feel like this was pretty appropriate. Yeah, just look at all these links, man. Oh my god. If I were to, like, say, if, you know, should you summon, I'd say you can summon for killing Caulifla. Are they gonna be the best Carnival are? Maybe not in like top 5, maybe like top 10, I could say. They're really good. Very, very good. It's just that people are disappointed. Animations wise, I've seen the animations, they're pretty decent. But still, I'd say they're doing fine. Yeah, with Kel and Khalifa, they're pretty good. Some people are still gonna complain about it, but who cares? So let me know what you guys think of Kel and Khalifa. I like them. They're pretty solid. And yeah, that's it.